All right, hello there, gardeners, wherever you are. I just want to go ahead and talk to you guys briefly about the first casualty of the garden house. Yeah, we've been here a couple weeks now. Day 3, when we moved in, we had a major clog in the sewer system. Yeah, going from the house out to the street. So we ended up having a little bit of sewage back up, and it kind of came out onto our floor, and it was pretty bad. And I've just got the smell out of the house. It was really bad. Um, but it could have been worse, honestly. It didn't back up that bad. We had an emergency plumber over here the next morning, and at an extreme cost, we got it fixed. But here is the one casualty. When the plumber came, he kind of trampled some of my petunias. I think they're petunias. And yeah, this is what happened. As you can see here, gardeners, this just got really trampled all around. Here's the access point to our septic system. And then this plant, survived just fine. But yeah, he trampled these purple petunias pretty well. So it's definitely going to be off to the Ace Hardware in Davis for me. And I know I mentioned Ace Hardware a lot, but that's mostly because at my old house, the Ace Hardware was really close by, and I just utilized it a lot because Home Depot and Lowe's were way across town. Here, Home Depot and Lowe's are across the causeway in Sacramento, or way over there in Woodland. And the only place we really got here is some quality nurseries, and that I haven't hit up yet, but I'm going to, and we're going to take you there for some tours. But I do know about the Ace Hardware because when I was a kid and I lived in Davis, it was one of the places you went to get everything. They had a beautiful plant selection there, and so that's where we're going to hit up for those purple petunias, and we'll just see how that works out. All right, let's get on the garden bike and go. This is a sad moment. It looks like Ace Hardware is closed. Well, I thought it had closed for good, but apparently it just changed locations. I'm happy about that. Let's go in and see if we can get those petunias, huh? Such a wonderful selection they have here. Amazing. Well, I'm not really seeing exactly what I need. It's gotta be purple, I know that. This is a little closer right here. Well, welcome to my happy place, isn't it? Wow, this is amazing. So many beautiful plants. Alright, 6-pack colors, the only thing I can think. I don't see all the purple ones. There are some pinks, which look promising. This is a nice assortment of color. see. If I don't find anything else, I'm just going to get the closest purple flowers I could possibly think of and call it a day. Bring them home. It really does look a lot like this one, just not quite. Okay. No, not quite. Well, here they are. We're gonna make the trip home now. Got a little discount because half of them weren't flowering. It's kind of dying at the bottom a little bit, so we're gonna shape them up and split them and go ahead and stick them back in that spot. All right, see you in a bit. Gardeners, we went to Ace, we came back, and we kicked some ass. So let's go ahead and plant these petunias before it gets too hot. All right, as you can see, we got some blue sky madness going on over here. These are petunias from, looks like bloomiq.com. All right, well, bloomiq.com. If you would like to sponsor me, I would be so appreciative of you sponsoring me. Please do, and get back to me as soon as you can on that. Please and thank you. I'm not going to even do anything special with this leftovers that are kind of sticking out there. I'm just going to kind of dig out a little bit of hole. Oh, I could use a trowel for this, but nah, why do that? Come on. Sounds like too much work. Yeah, the hard part's separating them because they were really stuck together at the old Ace Hardware there. All right. Alright, so some of these got flowers and some of them don't. I'm going to kind of try to intersperse them, and hopefully those flowers will come back out before the season's over. Petunias are an annual, and they're going to die off towards the end of this summer, which is kind of next month, basically. That's kind of the end of the season for annuals. But in Zone 9A, sometimes annuals can become perennials, believe it or not. So we'll just cross our fingers and see what happens, you know. If they flower and get some good stuff going on, then that'll be great. All right. Let's go ahead and turn over here. Definitely want to put the flowering ones where you can see them. Let's see here. Alright, there's one. Yeah, I'm going to use the shovel on that one. That's good enough. Just want a little hole for it. That's all. Trying not to step on these other plants while I'm at it here. Pull out some of this duff. I'm over here in the zone, the duff zone. Yeah, there's room for one right there, looks like. I don't know if I'm putting these two close together or what, but I don't think it matters that much this end of the season. Just gonna push them down in the ground. Give them a good watering and see what happens. Hopefully everything will just work all out and they'll just be fantastic. Oh, the wormies going on. You know you got a good garden when you got plenty of worms, right? That means good soil. That means good worm poop all up in your soil. Call that castings. Castings are what makes you have good plants, happy plants, flowering, doing their thing. I just want one right over here. I think that'd be great. The rest of these don't have flowers on them, but that's okay. Alright, there's another one. And maybe we can get one more right in there. I'm just going to put this one right in between these guys right here. I don't think it'll make a big difference, even if it is a little too close. I think these are about 6-inch to 12-inch apart. That's what you're supposed to put them at. And these are probably more like 4. But if you can see the rest of the garden, I'll show that to you. See, I don't know how close those are to each other, but as you can see, like, there's no room in between them. They are definitely intertangled and intermixed. I think the last time she cut these, she had to use a weed whacker on them, which is, you know, yeah, whatever, right? These are all annuals. They may die at the end of the summer anyway, so we just do our best, you know? Because you know what? Here at Gardening by the Sea of Your Plants, we're learning together. See you next time.